it looks like a pretty banner season. You guys are looking like you're coming up into 250 years of Ohio being a state, I believe. Reading that right?
Yeah, we've been at it for a while. We've been at it for a while. Uh, yeah, so we've had some record-breaking years over the last couple years of our deer season, and this thing's taken forever to try to load up. Anyways, so another banner year for Ohio. I think we're about 232,000 deer were checked during the 25-26 season, and that encompasses all the seasons. Once I am able to pull the stats up, we'll start diving a little bit deeper into it. But what I remember is that Coshocton County has led the way again for total number of deer harvested. I think they're around 8,000 and some deer, I think, if I remember correctly.
Well, if
Um,
you want, I can rifle down the list for you. I've got it right in front of me.
yeah. Let's see it. What is it?
So you are correct with Coshocton number one at 8,527. Coming in at a not so close second, just about 1,000 less deer. 7,623 for Tuscarawas County, 7,161 for Ashtabula.
Yeah, that one.
We get into Knox County with 6,700, Muskingum County with 6,283, Carroll County with 6,077, King County with 5,770, Holmes County with 5,717, Trumbull County 5,324, and Columbiana with 5,245. So as you go down the list, starting with Coshocton, there's a significant gap there between first and last place there.
Yeah, it's the about 3,000 deer difference between
Mm-hmm.
the two. That's interesting. Yeah, Coshocton's led the way for a couple years now. It's either between Tusk and Coshocton for the most part, who's going to be the top one. I know earlier, it's usually was Tuscarawas that usually led the way, but Coshocton and Tuscarawas, if you're not from Ohio, they touch each other. They border each other in the southeast. Well, I guess we could say we're the northeast, but we're about the furthest part for south of the northeast part of Ohio. Is the best way I can describe it. We're not as heavy. So here's the thing that's funny is we're not as heavy ag. I mean, yes, there is agriculture around here, but we're not as heavy as ag as like some of the flatter counties out west of Columbus. I'm surprised none of them really show up a lot on these as being higher deer counts.
Well, with your allotment system in the zones, do you know what the tag allocation or the harvest allocation is in the western counties?
I'd have to go and look. I had to go look at the bag limits because they go by county now. We used to do
Uh,
zones where like zone C it's many deer, but now it's by county, and then they broke it down like the highest. I think the highest counties allow you to shoot 4 deer, and those are your rural, so not rural, but metropolitan areas like Akron, Columbus, those areas. Franklin County, so Summit County, Cuyahoga County. I think there's a couple others that fall in that, or 4 deer counties. But generally, the highest number is 3, and then every now and again you get 2s or 1s. But I think most of the state, except for what was changed halfway through the season, were about 3 deer counties. And then there are some western counties over there that are part of the disease surveillance area for CWD, and so they have some extra controlled hunts that happen out there.